What's good? What's good? Episode 28 of the Man Dem podcast. You bastards. We're back.
We're back with a week off, you know. Somebody was sloppy last week, but all things worked out. And
I wonder who that sloppy individual was.
I want to shout out that old black lady that was sitting on the TDC, finding my wallet, kind of clumsy like that, and turning it in. Because that would have been a hassle to get all them cards and IDs in back. I'm forever grateful.
There's some good people out there.
Shouts to all black ladies. You know, we love
all
you
day.
to death.
All day. You already know what that is.
So right off the top,
I don't know if y'all been watching that Bobby Brown story, man.
I haven't caught it, man. I haven't caught it, but I've been hearing. Is that your new Jack Swing?
Some great shit. Great shit, but I feel like just being someone that grew up in music, very few fucking things get past me, bro. Right? Which is why even when I was watching that Drink Champs with Wyclef, found out where Clef got that sample from friggin' Maria, right? Mm-hmm. That shit.
Shouts to the Woo.
Right? That shit pissed me off.
Definitely.
As a hip hop historian, self-proclaimed, people just know. I mean, that shit getting past me pissed me off.
You know why I don't care about that?
Why?
Because everybody had the same reaction.
Facts, right?
So
but
I felt a little bit better. I was like,
Nori, DJ, DJ, but you'll be like, yo, I should have known, right? So I'm watching this Bobby Brown thing, right? And this guy's talking about he needs to get a gift for Janet, right? And they're like, which Janet? They're like, oh, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty, right? Bobby Brown was fucking Janet Jackson's side piece. Now, if you're a nigga, you don't ever want to be a girl's side piece. What's fucking Janet Jackson?
You might have to entertain that.
You know, let's just clap.
Shouts to Bobby Brown.
He's doing a lot of humping around.
Like, I'm pissed. What the fuck? Like, like, what? Like, yo, I didn't know how to react to this. Like, yo,
that bad boy aura, man, it just rubbed off, you know?
Janet, and like, he was a side piece. Like, he loved her, bro. Like, I Want to Rock With You is about Janet Jackson. I want to rock with you, baby. All night long. That's Showtime. But yo, this is a complete mindfuck for me because it's like, he has to be the king of R&B, bro. You fucked Janet. She didn't want you to be her friggin'. She didn't want you to be her main dude. She made you a side piece. And then your consolation prize is Whitney fucking Houston, bro?
Yeah, man, that gets another round.
Not too shabby, man. The cleaner.
I mean, before, I'm going to let y'all watch it, right? Because fun fact, they haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna throw them under the buses.
All you bastards on social media made me feel like I watched
pretty much have? Okay. But
I'm gonna jump a peeping for sure.
You might not have such a favorable opinion about Whitney when it's all said and done. Like, she had a lot more influence than we had thought because just growing up in your household with your parents and your family members, you know, your relatives, you're hearing Whitney's like, yo, Whitney was... Everyone was praising her to be like this goody two-shoe, this angel, that she had all the right moves, but Whitney had her
demons.
You know what I'm saying? And she had a lot. She had a finger on the pulse, not Bobby. So everyone's looking at it like, oh, he put these things into her life. He made her like that. He found her like that. And she just kind of just spiraled, and then the whole reality show when they did that Bobby Brown reality show and all the crazy quotes they had. But
a funny thing.
It is, you know what I'm saying? But
Whitney was the original trapper.
So Sid may not be here next week. But
we'll show him with the ironing board.
Blue tops or red tops? Oh no, that's crack. My bad.
Blue or red pill. Yeah, right.
But crack is whack, but coke is dope. Apparently.
But I'm gonna bring it back full circle because I've had my opinions of Bobby Brown, and that's only because
we all have.
I mean, just growing up, listening to the dude at 4 or whatever, like whoever on a Saturday morning in the 80s, you know, someone's cleaning the house and you hear that shit. This guy fucked Janet Jackson, and for anything or for nothing else, I salute you, bro. Since I talked about pining, let's go into some shit. Let's have some fun this week.
All right.
So I'm gonna propose a question to both y'all.
Here we go.
What advice would you give your 16-year-old self, your 20-year-old self, and your 26-year-old self regarding your approach to women, how you treat women, and would you do anything over if you had a chance at 16?
I guess I'll start it off since still thinking. I would definitely, I say, give my 16-year-old self. I'd be probably a little bit more, I guess, courteous to women. Not to say that I shamed them or wasn't really, that guy polite and a gentleman, but maybe the way I went about certain things, maybe I want to say the whole hit it and quit it. But I probably would have been a little bit more sensitive to their feelings and maybe not gone talk to another friend and stuff. Yeah, shout out. So yeah, I would say I'd just be a little bit more sensitive.
I feel like 16, you get a little. People are more forgiving because you're 16, right?
Yeah, so I feel you get away a little bit more just for that fact.
There's maturity. You expect to mature later on than women. 16.
So I think you're supposed to make mistakes at 16.
So you be more courteous at 16.
Yeah, I think.
What about what would you do different at 20?
I think that's a good one. I think that one maybe more so being upfront with my intentions. You know what I mean? Being more upfront with my intentions. Seems like I'm on a pattern here, but yeah, I got my heart in my sleeve per se right now. But yeah, I think I'd be a little bit more upfront with my intentions from the jump, and then maybe not make as much sticky situations, or the fallouts as harsh.
I like that. What about 26?
Oh, you just said 26, no?
20.
Oh, 20. Just probably I would have been a little bit more. Well, I was free flowing, just not to be locked down. A lot of.
At 26, you want to be a slew. I feel like his advice is going backwards.
No, sorry. My bad. I thought you said 26. So the advice I just said that was more so the 26 response. Sorry.
20 was the 26.
Yeah. So now this is the 20 response because I misheard the 20. My bad. So this is what I would do at 20. At 20, I think I'd be a little.
I'm sorry you confused John. I didn't do that attention. He did that.
Yeah, I'd be a little bit more free flowing. I think in the sense, not really trying to be locked down, but kind of.
Get it out your system.
Exactly.
But it's still forgivable.
Exactly. A lot of feline out there. The world was my oyster. So I probably could have took a little bit more advantage of that per se.
Took a lot more advantage of that clam chowder. I feel you.
Chowder.
16.
But that's my response. Yeah. Say it, man. I'd be interested to hear what he has to say.
16.
Brown boy.
I probably just would have took more shots. To be honest.
Shoot.
I was shyer. Probably at that age, and
I can see that.
Just about like doing my own thing, so probably would have just shot more.
You never met Pretty Ricky back then. He would have helped with that. That nigga
would have turned out to fun.
Would have taken more shots. Like nigga, Ricky's like this is public record. Ricky was like fucking Iverson, right? Because Ricky would tell you, yo, I got like 18 numbers.
Yeah,
that's a good date. I talked to like 33 women, or like I think that's like the percentages. Like he got rejected a few times to get those 18. You know what I mean? But yeah. Ricky always shot his shot. That's why I salute with Ricky. But
20 is ironic because I think that's probably how old I was when I met Ricky, either 19 or 20.
So you guys know who we have to blame for sin shit.
You can't blame me or show.
20. I don't think I was really chasing, but maybe. Nah, well, 20, I don't know if I'd do anything different per se, because that's when, clearly I started clubbing actually at my age.
Like, what about your approach?
19, 20. Approach, I don't know, I probably would have just been more laid back than anything. I think in that time, I probably would have been a little bit more, like, in the middle, dancing in a club, trying to bubble up.
A little more
like,
open and loose?
No, I was kind of more out there. I probably would have just fell back a little bit. Because that's not really... as much as, we're doing the entourage shit and we're having fun and dancing up and things like...
Gang.
You guys are welcome, by the way.
I'm more the laid back type of guy, so 20 I probably would have fell back a little, but I was being broken in like my virginity was being broken into that type of
You know what? I want to keep your thoughts. Yeah. Shout out our first party being called kind of like a big deal, because to my public knowledge, that was the first time that Clips collab with Kanye. More specifically, Push. Yeah. Malice, but single up pushing Kanye, and now look where they at.
Yeah.
We're the first niggas thinking about kind of like a big deal. Proceed. Random fact.
26, I probably would have tried to find something more serious and lock it down, I think.
Tell me what your interests are. Who you be with?
Because now it's a little... I don't know. The game's a little off, so I think I would have 26 if I'd known just how like society would kind of progress. Yeah, I probably would have tried to lock something down.
So you're saying you're playing tennis back then, now you're playing chess.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely playing chess right now.
Back and forth, huh?
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah, I think that's the course I would have went on.
16-year-old Showtime.
Rick, I've had to know you for pretty much all of these years. Yuck.
I met you when I was 18. Yeah. I met you when I was 18. 16-year-old Showtime would have kept playing ball. That's how I got my name, right? At 16, that's when you're allowed to start skipping school without getting that call home.
Yeah.
Right? So 16-year-old Showtime, I guess... that's when I started slewing. Like, really. Like, I left Virginia when I was 12, but... that was like a once-a-year thing for me. Like, you had to scratch that itch. So I used to pine like once or twice a year. Between 12 and 16, like, pining was a priority, right? So 16-year-old Showtime probably would have...
What's in your athletics?
My athletics, Showtime, right? I got that name forever. But 16-year-old Showtime, I probably would have focused more on sports and maybe... I didn't want to be like high school jock guy with the girlfriend and like that. So I probably would have took the notch under the belt approach a little more strategic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's go for the freaking Call of Duty kill. 20-year-old 20-year-old Showtime. Fuck man, I was in the club, bro. Like, I think the only times I wasn't clubbing were Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
You learned most of your reggae moves from me, no?
So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, even Monday at Finch and Milvin, I was in the club. And like honestly, them times at 20 is just like, and then let's be
Jade.
Right, Jade, Steam,
Phoenix.
Escape, Phoenix on a Sunday.
You young whippersnappers don't even know the venues we're talking about.
You guys don't even have a club district.
Oh my God, too many clubs, bro. Yeah, Circa. Yeah, and I mean, but at 20, it's honestly at 20, I would have not tried to be the man. And being the man is just when you're walking back to the whip at the end of the night, who has the most numbers, and then meeting a thing on Friday. Meeting a thing on Friday, trying to kill it by Monday. You know what I mean? It's just
for sure.
Yeah, man. Cause a lot of those, like, even when you look back at your older, a lot of the bodies you put on your like count. You just want to take some of those off, like
word.
You know what I mean? Like
facts.
There's a lot of quantity on my kill rate as opposed to the quality, right? And this is a matter of what time of night it was. You know what I mean? If I really had something to go to at the end of the night, or beggars can't be choosers. You know what I mean? So 20-year-old Showtime, I wouldn't have been clubbing fucking 5 days a week, bro. That was hectic. And then clubbing that much, you get to meet that many people, and then you get to pine that much more, right? So I would have relaxed on that. 26. But I don't know, man. 26. I probably would have told myself I had a lot more living to do. Yeah, because 26, you think, quarter century. You know what I mean? But like, if you really have it out your system, then you're gonna be that 40-year-old nigga acting 19. You know what I mean? So at 26, I probably maybe would have told myself, hey, yo, there's still some more to do. Because I don't go far. I had my first threesome when I was 28, fam. You know what I mean? Yeah. So at 20, I tell myself at 25, 26, maybe, like, oh, shit, I'm old enough, but like, if I had an opportunity to have a threesome while I'm fucking married or in a serious situation, and my fucking wife or person I'm with is on some joyful joy sister act shit.
Like, joyful rebellion.
I'm stepping out, bro, because that's an itch I should have scratched a long time ago.
True,
and this is my window of opportunity.
Yeah.
So that means just deal with the fuckery. You know what I mean? You don't lightning barely strikes twice, right? Deal with it after, right? But think about that. Like, had I jumped a broom or something at 25, 26, and 2 years later I get presented that kind of situation, I'm gonna fucking take it. You know what I mean? And that's a degree of selfishness to me, but that comes from lying to myself.
Yeah.
Saying I was ready. You know what I mean? So at that point, just, I mean, do.
Like you're ready.
Oh, that was horrible, man. That's why you keep fucking up Barbie. Like, remember Satisfy You, bro? I actually have a picture of that shit.
Satisfy you.
But yeah, nah, man. And for real, just, you know what I mean? Just do you move at your pace and don't, you know what I mean? Don't friggin' judge anything based off of everyone's hourglass for you, you know what I mean? Just do what makes you comfortable. Also got another question to alley you. I'm trying to fuck with you guys today. How big of a deal is it for y'all if a girl has a lot of partners in that? And first of all, what do you guys consider a lot of partners or too high of a number for a
like
female?
their body counts?
Yeah.
Just,
I don't know if I have like a number in my head that says like a definitive number.
It can't be more than their age.
Okay.
Even double digits kind of in question. I feel like certain girls, if you're talking
double digits.
Is that right of us though?
That's not right of us. I don't think double digits so you could.
No, but I think the thing is though, females are a lot more picky than males. Like
You would think so.
In most of the cases, they do. But
You
I
would
don't
think so.
They don't lay down with everybody, depending. on the girl.
I mean, leaving names off the table.
Yeah.
Right? The three of us, and you guys probably don't know what I'm speaking about specifically, so cool, let's remember it's recorded, but the three of us know a beautiful girl who, based off of her physical looks, could probably bag a dude, any dude she want. So physically and look-wise, she looks like she should be picky and bougie and high maintenance.
Yeah.
But she's not. She does the kind of things that an ugly girl would do.
Yeah.
Or the whack girl in the crew that's always cop blocking, right? Just doing the most for attention. So a lot of women from the core and the vast majority of our life are known to be picky because women are judged differently than niggas, right? Yeah. Where a nigga gets a bunch of bodies, he's praised and being shouted out as being that dude, whatever the case is, right?
That, yeah.
Women with a high body rate are being called slews and hoes, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So, again, like, what's too high of a number for y'all? Like, you know, don't even specify the number. Give me a range of a bracket, like between what and what would be too high for you.
15 to 30, man.
15 to 30?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Is that not realistic?
You know what?
I'm gonna answer you.
Probably just rock.
We're not accounting my time.
I'll rock with that.
Yeah?
Yeah. And okay, for me, it's not even like necessarily the number; it's the intent. It's like your frame of mind going into those situations. Is it just you're horny and you're just fucking any dude? Is there a rapport with these people? Were you actually like maybe dating some of these people?
Rebounding.
Like
that sometimes that happens too.
Because as you were saying, like especially if you're a pretty girl. So in my brain, and I guess I can't speak for everybody here, but the more attractive, I shouldn't say the more attractive, but women in general, I feel like guys shoot their shots at women way more than us. Like girls might think, oh, you guys just slew everything. Like, yo, girls just don't stop me on the road every 2 minutes to try to holler at me. Like I see girls getting chopped. Like I don't even know how you go out every day. Like you get chopped every single day of your life. Like I'm not getting chopped every single day of my life. Let's keep it 100. Mm-hmm. So to me, it's like your discretion should be more on point. But then on the flip side, when you're presented with so many options, you might just indulge. So it's like, are you really just a jump? Like, are you a jump off? Or are you just a slew? Or, you know what, this attractive guy approached me today, and fuck it.
Yeah, I think the age too plays a factor into it as well.
Yeah.
But I think the younger.
Are we allowed to have an opinion though?
No, apparently.
Honestly, and this is just. I don't know.
It's preference, because people are gonna get mad because we have this opinion, but it's preference. If you have a certain preference of like your partner as a woman, if you want a guy to be a certain way, you have this like idea of what a guy like you want to have, like qualities. I should be allowed to have a standard of what I think is acceptable too.
Yeah, I feel that, and like I'm not trying to be the goody two shoe here. Definitely not. But what's an acceptable number for women to take on?
What do you mean, like us?
Yeah, for a male body.
Wow.
See?
Yeah, man.
Man.
Range that for me.
I plead the fifth.
'Cause
1, 2, 3, 4.
Stretch it a little bit.
I was just saying, right? I heard y'all wouldn't really entertain anything past the range of 15 and 30. So, we have to play devil's advocate, right? This is what we do here. What would be an acceptable range? Or what would you think this needs to be?
Double that range.
You got
30 to 60.
30 to 60.
At least. That's fair, yo. We're talking about even playing field.
That's a fair assessment.
30 to 60. Gotta go double.
honestly, and I feel like society's done this to us. It's like as men, it's like it's not fair. The rules aren't fair because they're heavily weighed to benefit us.
Yeah.
But it's crazy to me to even hear you say because it's true, right? Like you want your partner to be like minimalistic because you can't have any corny niggas trying to be like, yo, that thing right there, yeah. That'd be a good guy. I mean, like you don't want that corny nigga to, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
that you like, come on, man. Like I don't know about y'all, but I've been in the club with my thing. And exes have been in there. You know what I mean? And that just comes from, I don't know, maybe just poking around too much. You know what I mean? Then that person gets followed into a washroom, you know what I mean? Whatever. But you get put in these situations and you're like, damn it. Why does this always happen to me, But I also see girls in those situations where they're in a club where they just have slept with 3-4 guys in the club.
If they're outside in the parking lot, the clubs too, right?
You know what I mean? So
5, 6, 7, 8.
I know you don't love me. And that's why I love that, man, that we've been through so much. Our inside jokes are just for days. But I don't know, man. For me, I definitely say it. And like, this is it's like more of a mindset, but yeah, I don't want my partner having like a bunch of dudes, you know what I mean? But even so, if she did, you know what I mean? Like, I'd more take in who they were.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
As opposed to the number, I want to know who that was.
Yeah.
I mean, because that may be somebody who, I can see that.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever, like, okay, whatever, like, the nigga, whatever, he's into the same shit I'm in, sports, music, maybe from the same geographic location. I could see what you have seen in this dude, or, whatever, he's not that fucking corny, right? But, like, when you have, like, a bunch of, like, bodies and there's quantity over quality and, like, that kind of trickles onto you because you have corny niggas thinking they're on your level because they effed her when she was 15 and now she's like 36 or something. They're still trying to like talk about her like she's still the 15-year-old her, right?
Like grown-ass woman now.
I think that gets us too because we know guys' intentions. So
I just don't like corny motherfuckers.
So if you,
I let that be known face to face. I let motherfuckers know I don't care if we chilled in the same sneaker store or went to the same clubs or had the same mutual friend. Remove those things aside. We are not fucking alike. Nope. So don't go. There's no comparison level.
So the girl who,
where's that M and Royce track when you need it?
So the girl who links up with like the corny dude.
It's not like, number one, you're just another one.
we see it as, yo, you link up with the corny dude because we know the intention. Like, that guy is corny and he's going to tell all his brethren and that's going to be the highlight of his life to be like, yo, I scooped that. And it's like, to me, my attraction would be like, yo, you should have been smarter. It's not necessarily yeah, that's like I guess where the body count comes in, and then how you were mentioning previously about quantity over quality, or sorry, quality over quantity. We as guys probably have a lot of. We think it's more acceptable for us to have more bodies because our window to us is a little shorter. Like, yo, okay, we got the attention. We got to take this opportunity. There's never coming back. You know what I mean? Girls, as I said, like you go to work, you're gonna get chopped. You take the bus, you get hollered at. You go to a grocery store, you're gonna get hollered at.
There's no safe haven.
For us, it's like, oh, yo, we gotta capitalize on this opportunity ASAP. So we might have more because we just feel like, yo, we're not gonna get it back. So we gotta take it right now. And then, but as we get older, you probably regret, a vast, not majority, but a good amount of girls you pine. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna put it this way. I'm gonna humor this conversation for us. My body count is in between the number 50 and 400.
Like, how do you even make that range?
Wait, it could be 53.
First of all,
it could be 53.
Definitely not 53 if the other number's 400.
Wait, no. I gave a range. Stop that.
that's
Stop
smart.
that.
That's a smart range, yo.
It could be 53. It could be 51. It could be 181. It could be 72. 50 to 400. That's my range.
Yo, B, you know how much?
And I'll let anybody run with that.
You know how much guys like this nigga pint more than 50 grams.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Wait. Hold on a second. Wait, I realized what you just did to me there, you motherfucker.
Let's just get the
Nah, okay. So wait, I'm in my 30s. Hey, I'm in my 30s. No, I'm in my 30s, and I lost my.
Anyway.
Stop, you guys are whack. I'm in my 30s, and I lost my virginity, and I was 12.
That makes sense. The math makes sense.
And I grew up in the Rex.
The Rex.
No, Alright, so some people may have too much experience, some may have too little. So for y'all, this is my last question actually. I just want to have some fun with the topic because I know we're always talking about other shit. I just wanted to, just open it up for some...
Open the floor, yeah.
Right, open up the floor a bit, but at this point in your life, I know we're all past the age of 33.
Speak for yourselves.
Yeah, well, you know what?
I'm there. I'm knocking on the door.
You're getting there. You're definitely getting there.
On the door.
Respect your OGs.
Yeah, you're
some
like
niggas just started running you when I came.
you're under like 10 months from being that. So we're all past 32 plus 33, right?
Yeah.
At this point in your life, do you have the capacity and the patience to be with someone who's inexperienced or just might be a virgin? Is that something you're willing to take on and entertain? Do you see that as being a positive, knowing that what we just spoke about, right? Okay, she hasn't been with this, that, and that dude, but she also doesn't know how to do that, and that. You know what I mean? Are you more patient at that point? Are you willing to mold someone into your perfect partner? Your boo behind closed doors, whatever the case may be, or with that factored in mind, inexperience and being a potential virgin, do you want somebody that comes with some experience, maybe 6-7 partners, so she's gotten those 5-6 horrible experiences out of the way? Like, what's your take on that?
Well, back to your first question, I think 26-year-old version of me would have been a little bit more patient and kind of maybe showing them the ropes a little bit, but...
Because you're getting older and, the prescription of Cialis and shit.
Fuck you.
We got the patience for this shit.
Yeah, man, like, there's a lot of things they can watch now. They got, Sunday sex with Sue, with Sue, talk sex with Sue.
What up?
They got Pornhub.
Still doing that?
The rerun syndication. You go look on YouTube for that. Man, there's just so many things. There's workshops, there's night schools. I ain't no one's teacher, so like, if I'm taking on someone at this point in my life, I want them to have some experience
and that would be Dr. Sue Johansson. Like there's enough KY and baby oil. I'll take on that wrinkly. Like I'll take that on, bro.
Yeah,
I have a thing for old women.
She knows them things.
Give me Dr. Sue Johansson. Give me Ann Romer from City TV and CP24, and we're good.
Yo, Dr. Sue would be 400, B.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I said, yo, we're gonna throw some get balloons for this guy. Happy 400th.
Oops, I exposed the number. My bad.
That's not my number. That's not my. You know what? That was a horrible range to give.
Happy 400th.
Fuck yeah, nah, that's wild. That's not even Wilt Chamberlain and Drake.
399 problems, but Sue Johansson.
That's not even Wilt and Drake combined 400, bro. Y'all giving me like, nah. I just gave a clever range, and y'all are focusing on the fucking. The higher of the numbers, right? I thought it was clever, and now I regret that shit.
Rightfully
Even
so.
opening up with the number 50. Fuck y'all.
You should have made the window so wide, but
I was talking about Curtis Jackson. What up?
that's basically how I would see it. So I would hope that the girl that I'm talking to, present day me at this age, would be experienced enough. Because I think if they're not experienced, I think that also kind of slow down the progress of where you're trying to take things.
But you just said that you want someone between 15 and 30 bodies. So what about somebody with none, and you can teach her everything the way you want it to be done?
I don't know if I have that kind of patience, present day me, to be honest.
Because of the Cialis, right?
This guy. Let's turn to Comedy Central right now. But I want them to have some experience. I think rightfully so. Between that 15 to 30 body count, a girl can't get enough experience with that. Unless they're friggin' laying like a starfish for each of those 30 outings. Like, come on.
I've been with some fucking starfish, bro. I've been with some starfish. You close your eyes and you think about another hot girl.
Damn.
Yeah, you gotta do that sometimes.
I don't do it. I pass.
Yeah.
I'm a changed man.
Look at that range.
Look at that.
Look at your age, man. Now you trying to double on time for me for that shit.
Right. That's why I stopped. It was too easy. It was too easy. That's why I'm like, look at his range, man.
But
my range is 15 to 30.
Yeah, right.
Church of Jesus and Latter-day Saints.
Which
gang,
year?
gang. gang.
For me, I'd be willing to I guess indulge in that if the girl I'm with is open, if she's willing to learn, like if she's like interested, like I really want to get it in, I want to please you,
and not closed off.
I want to experience something new for myself. Yo, by all means,
teach me the Spider-Man, the Dirty Sanchez,
teach me the
Bucking Bronco,
teach me the Buckingham Palace,
peg leg. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, if she's willing to learn and enthusiastic about it, like why not? It's just like I don't want to have to convince you to, I guess, not be a prude in bed. Like I don't want that. Like then it'll feel a little uncomfortable for me. Like it'll kind of feel like I'm forcing you to do something you don't want to do.
And it's not enjoyable.
And I'm not trying to force any woman to do something they're not trying
especially
to do.
in this Me Too moment.
Okay, everybody meet Mr. Me Too. Bill Cosby. Weinstein. Spacey.
Quaaludes.
He's on that Mortal Kombat one where they're like, finish him. And he came like this. And he put the Quaaludes in a cup. He's like, fuck it. Honestly, the internet is no chill, man. Honestly, man, for me, because I've actually been in a situation late into my 20s and it pissed me off, man. And it's like, it's crazy because one of you on this table actually know this story. Both of you guys actually, one closer than the other. But like, have you give me that information prior that, you're a virgin, whatever the case is, I'm cool with that. But that can't be breaking news after the fact. You know what I mean? Like, we can't be getting it in or whatever, and then we meet up at a Starbucks to talk, and then, oh yeah, by the way, you know what I mean? Like, I was a virgin. Like,
No, I need to know that in advance. So.
I wish I did.
Hey, just by the way, that was good and everything, but I'm a virgin after the fact. Like, what?
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Because, like, obviously you can, like, there's a certain, like, someone's too loose, okay, this girl's been fisted a bunch of times, right?
Look at that reusable bag at the grocery store.
Or, you know what I mean? Like, she's too tight, but she's not a virgin, okay, her ex had, like, a pinky finger for a buddy. Whatever, right? But, like, I've been in a situation late into my 20s where I've got, like, swindled into, like, taking someone's virginity and be told after the fact, right? And then when I brought that up, I'm like, yo, I'm not comfortable with that. And because even so, like, this happened, I don't know, maybe some people don't value virginities as much as others. Because when I think of a woman wanting to lose her virginity, I don't know, maybe it's just the TV and shit, but they want to make it a moment.
All those TV movies, we
right? They
want ocean spray music in the background.
You would think, right?
Yeah, their prom, telling their best friend.
You don't think in someone's late 20s they want to lose it in a back seat or something, right?
Exactly.
But then after you bring you voice your displeasure and concern to that, you're being told, yo, we're adults, this is cool. I already knew what I was getting into, blah. I needed to get this off. Cause my homegirls are all getting in. I hear how whoopty fucking fun this is. I just want to get this off. But you know from the verge you used to fucking high school, there's an emotional attachment to this shit.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even want to entertain based off what might be going on in your life at that point.
Yeah.
And you could just, that's why even with like the Bobby Broad story and all that, because that guy, like, he took a lot of this shit just because he had the bad boy image from the get-go. Mm-hmm. Right? Because like now you're seeing in this, I'm like, fuck, like I wish maybe, I kind of finicky, right? Because Whitney's dead and all that shit, but you got to learn from the perspective, like, he kind of took the L's and fell on the sword for her. Just off the chain, everyone had a perception of it, right?
Yeah.
So for me, like in my late 20s, I'm not trying to take no fucking virginities, bro. You know what I mean? Like my teenagers and all that shit, but this person told me they knew what it was. They'd scoped me out. They knew one of you niggas on the table. Everything was hunky-dory. All right, whatever. As I predicted, after a few more occurrences, of course, I probably smashed it a couple more times, right? Feelings get attached.
Yeah, always.
That same whole fucking arrangement over this is a physical thing. I already know what your stance is on, blah, blah, blah. No, there's an expectancy. Like, you can't swerve that. Like, your first, unless it's like a minute, or there's a minute or 2 minutes, or it's just completely horrible or whatever, or it's in the wrong hole. I don't fucking know. But usually your first, like, that levels up somewhere.
It's only 4
and for me, I don't want to be nobody's fucking first. Like, I don't want to be nobody's first.
I don't want to be remembered.
Unless the first is the last. You know what I mean? Unless that person who I'm saying, you're my first, I don't plan, I mean, like, okay, we're just forward. Like, I'll work with you, but, like, I don't know. I don't know if I'll talk to a virgin, to be honest with you, unless she was really willing down to learn the blueprint. You know what I mean? That's just done like this. Like, I like girls, so you should like girls too. You know what I mean? Like, I'm joking. I'm not a dirtbag like that.
You down for a handicap match?
This is a dirtbag, but
Steel cage.
Nah,
no. But back to my earlier
this is dirtbag.
we all.
I don't know if it's a dirtbag.
But back to my first point.
Anyone's name don't start with anyone whose real name doesn't start with S. Sorry, not your nickname.
It's all about being forward with your intentions and putting everything on the table, not like this
man.
These hijinks later.
The fuck?
And saying like,
I don't want no one's virginity, bro.
Exactly. That's something that to explore. Like when you're a teenager and stuff, that's fine. Everyone's trying to find their footings, but as you're getting older, and if you're a virgin, and then you just kind of pop that on someone after the fact, you put them in a bind for sure.
Yeah.
So from what I'm taking from this whole conversation is that
our body counts are low, or than others, right, Tim?
Yeah, mine definitely low in comparison to.
These are all hypothetical numbers. I don't know what.
I think Lobo shows his Air Force Ones, yo.
I'm wearing some Tour Yellow 4s right now. I know what you're talking about. Soft tail. I'll even make y'all hear the Velcro coming out. Hold on. So how good is this audio? There you go.
Get the shot.
Honestly, from what I'm taking it is that one of us with an eyebrow ring may have been a slew back in the day. One of us who got our nicknames out of belly might be real savage when it comes to Call of Duty body counts. And Showtime's really misunderstood. That's what I got from this whole conversation. I'm kidding. It looks like, as men around this table, we want our partner to have a low body count, extremely low. Can't be older than your age. And no, you probably get a blind on 1-2 corny niggas because in high school, you know what I mean? They may have.
It's inevitable.
I mean,
finger pops don't count.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck, man. I might be here next week, Dolo, man, because since said some shit earlier, and Twist is being Twist right now. I can't. fucking deal with these guys in any capacity.
It's that straight inna.
The older I'm getting, but not. Like, shout out, thank you for rocking with us this week. You know, maybe we should stop talking about. Maybe that's the only why we talk about hip hop and music and shit, because you know we don't sound like fucking dirtbags.
We put fire on the table.
Talking.
All hell breaks loose.
And it's funny because
He's always talking.
why don't they just let me live? Shout out to Man Dem Podcast. You know, follow all our social media handles. You know what that is. And again, I'm going to end it on this note the same way we started it. Shout out to Bobby Brown for fucking Janet Jackson, bro.
We live vicariously through you, Bobby.
That's my prerogative, baby.
Legit. Between fucking Bobby Brown and Janet Jackson and Ray J making niggas feel bad with that sex tape with Kim Kardashian. Like, enough, bro. Like, I'm gonna start.
Let's talk about that sex tape one episode. Yo.
We will.
It was one of the most trash sex tapes I've ever seen.
Ray J?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Kris Jenner shopped that thing like a motherfucker.
It's trash.
And then end up getting a Caitlyn Jenner. Shout out to everybody for rocking to the Man Dem Podcast.
Leave it on that note.
You done know, you already know, right? It is Toronto strong, Danforth strong.
All day, every day.
Bless up, never stress up.
Mm.